What on earth is that down in the water? That looks... Oh! Like a bad idea. Megalodon and kind of a seahorse. I want to stay on land if you guys don't mind for right now, but there's a lot of going on into the water. Anyways, welcome back at some more PixARK. For today I would like to figure out a couple of smaller things. But before doing anything, I have two comments. The first one is of Ninuturu. She says, looks like PixARK has a lot of updates and a lot of weird dinos. Well, by the look of what is inside the water and those slimes there onto the field, definitely haven't seen it all. JT is saying, nice video JB. I remember playing this game. It was a fun little game. To get a rock, you can just dig into the ground a bit and you will find some. Also, the deeper you dig, you will start finding ores and stuff. We're definitely going to dig into this episode a little bit deeper. And thank you guys for your comments. We like to read and answer them. They are very important to help the channel grow. If you don't know what to comment, but you still want to help out, you can always leave like one of these emojis. Now, I have been thinking that the last time we killed a Fiomia over there, that I couldn't grab what looked like meat. And the thing is, I'm going to have some storage boxes. It all of a sudden popped up in my mind that I might need to chop down the meat, right? Might make a bit of sense if it's still there though. It doesn't seem like it. So what is in here? So far, so good. Level 25. Okay, so I'm going to keep an eye out open for, I believe, blue ones or white ones. Yeah. Now, another thing that I have been doing, I've been setting the day-night cycle to 1. I've been setting the day to 1. I've been setting the night to 100 because, you know, on YouTube playing at nighttime is a little bit annoying. You know, the darkness and stuff. Hope that it's fine with you guys. Nobody likes to play in dark times, right? So in this case, let's just take a look. I have a lot of engram points, and in this case, I would like to take a look at structure. Is this like rail cart? Man, yeah, it's structures. So here we can find all kinds of stuff like storage boxes and probably some foundations, maybe. Function and building, defenses, wooden. Oh yeah, okay. Fabricators, storage, light, traffic. Oh! The export case, place the post on the ground to show the way back. Man, that is handy. Yeah, an airship. So I grabbed a couple more berries and then it was like, you unlocked an airship. And I'm like, what? And then, yeah. So, yeah. In this case, we're going to, you know, do this. Apparently the walls and stuff also work like blocky stuff. You have to learn the pre-engrams. Sure, why not? What is this? The ceiling. Carpet, door would be nice. You also have like a window. Put this. Oh, that's a gigantic thing. What level am I? Level 16. Man, I'm gonna go quick. Oh, I'm unlocking all kinds of cat stuff. You know, that is fine. I have a reason why it is fine. So let's just unlock all of the wooden stuff. And the reason why I say that is all fine is because we're also going to need to have a little pen and stuff to put our animals into, right? Now, let's do a couple of these guys. Let's do 18. Perfect. And let's start building some stuff. You have to excuse me because if I scroll... Oh no, I cannot scroll anymore. Okay, whatever. Ooh, those are tiny little foundations though. That's fine. I'm gonna build on top of this. It's really tiny. I was like, okay, 9 by 9 should be big enough. Let's make it another 9 by 9. And then have our house, but this is very tiny though. And so I have been building the house for what I need right now, but the building in this game is a little bit fishy, I have to say. It took me a very long time to actually build this stuff, but once you figure it out, it's all fine and nice. Now before I'm going to show you all around, let me just show you first what I mean with fishy. So we have here a piece of a wall, right? Walls you cannot place anywhere. Unlike in Minecraft, you can use everything anywhere you like. Also onto the wall, you cannot use it like that. So then you might wonder, how are you going to build a ceiling? Well, in this case there are ceiling pieces, but there is also a but with that. So if we take like a ceiling piece, you cannot place it onto a wall. So how are we going to do this? Now, of course, first you place down a foundation. And on the foundation you build your wall. And then onto the wall you're actually going to build the ceiling. And then you can attach it toward the side. Also, if you press shift and then F, you can just get rid of that and then just, you know, place this at the side if you like to. Building the roof was also a little bit funky, and so there are a couple of other things, but once you get used to it and you know, like the little tricks, then you can, you know, build some stuff. So in the first case, I have here the house, right? You just come in, how it looks like. Just a little room down here for whatever. I got a couple of chests down here. I actually took a white loot crate and I got 10 more of these. I think this is more of a multiplayer type of deal. And I can click on it. I found like a normal leather helmet, so that's very nice. Maybe we can find some more stuff along the way. In here I'm just putting down building supplies. I made a lot of thatch walls that I actually did not need for now. And I made a ton of torches which I also didn't need. Anyways, so for the stairways, it's actually the same. You cannot just place this guy into the sky. I think you can place it against the wall. I'm not quite sure though, but you just have to build this. Of course, later on you can just remove it if you like to and then have it like floating. It is fine by me to have it like this. There are ore collector. Highest fuel place. Oh, okay, that's very interesting. There's a lot of interesting stuff in this game. We have here like a bedroom. Here we can just place a bed, and of course later on we can have like larger storage areas, which I thought about way too late because as you can see I've been building my storage like this. Now for this kind of count the same, I was like, you know, what if I just place storage on storage? It's something you cannot do, you cannot make it float. So then I thought, let's place a piece between in, put a sign on it, and then I know what is below it, and the same for that. You cannot just place this thing, then have a ceiling on the wall and then attach another ceiling. It will be blocked by this thing. So you have to first build out the ceilings, then you can place this guy below. Also the same with the inclined roof pieces. You can attach that guy to the wall, but the second one you cannot attach to the guy that's already attached to the wall. So I first had to build out the ceilings and then you can attach these guys to the ceiling. Like I said, it's a little bit fishy, but in the end I figured it out. And yeah, this is what I got for right now. Let me see, there was another one coming down. I don't think I can do that. At this moment I am level 29, so I might be able, maybe, get another one. I'm going to increase my stamina by 1. I'm also going to do the oxygen at least by 1. Just have to see how far I can get and how much I can, you know, get if it's about engram points. Now this tree was gone, and I thought it would stay gone for a certain radius. Yeah, apparently everything just grows back except for where you have a foundation. Now I thought, what if, right? What if I would dig out, you know, water that way? Apparently it works the same like Minecraft. The first block you dig away until certain other ones, the water will go inclined and it stopped underneath here. Then I placed the dirt back. That's why this is wet rather than dry. So I thought, you know, let's have like a little water thingy down here. Then this tree won't spawn. And what I think what I can do, maybe, if I have like stone or gravel or whatever, just replace that, the tree won't grow back. It will only grow onto dirt or grass, maybe. And the nighttime is actually pretty funny though. I will just show it to you in a second. I just want to see what level this guy is, and then I would like to take a look at certain other unlockables. What do I need for it? You see, this one is 45, so I'm not going to get that one. Now meanwhile, I also killed a turkey and I just got meat out of it. Which, oh, and the sun is gone. Moon should pop. Oh, And it's already daytime. Well, that's how quick it goes. Yeah, what I want to say is okay, from a turkey you might not get like, you know, leather. But I want to see if I can kill a Piomia and get leather out of it. I'm still not sure what those heads means. I mean, I can imagine two will be like you can breed them together. I'm not sure if these guys will be aggro. Okay, stop. So here we have a piece of meat, right? So careful for these Triceratops. I'm not really getting anything from that. I do get it from this one, I believe. Oh, I do get leather. Okay, so leather is something that I need because I unlocked the bed and I see I need leather. Very careful there. I don't want to have trouble with your ass. Now, another thing that is a bit weird is the way how the housing works. And you can also see on the left top, it shows like a quarter of a sun. Apparently there is also fog, wind and that good stuff. Sunny day, 24 degrees and whatnot. But yeah, now it shows like a little house icon on the right. Now it's gone. Yeah, here it is. Little house icon. And I'm wondering like, why is it not like here? Like I got a roof, everything. Then it shows, and then it's gone, and then it shows. In here, I haven't seen it at all. Maybe it will pop up a little later, but it is very weird. Okay, so in this case, what I would like to do is I'm just gonna put a ladder on that one, and I'm just going to drop it all in here. The nicest thing is if you have like multi-stacks, you can also transfer the same items all in here. I don't have more, but that's a super neat thing that should also be in the base game. But the only thing that I haven't discovered this yet is how can I split stacks to say. Alright, so one bed is coming up. So let's see what we have more in here. Is the usuals, yeah. Stone. We're going to need to get some stone. This thing can fix most equipment, drag it onto an equipment that needs firing. Grab by hand anywhere at a higher cost of resource. Crafted a workbench. Going to make workbenches, write notes, do stuff. Some certain things are new, other things not. Going to have this guy at least. Oh, what is that? Is that like clay or like baked stone or whatever? Going to do that at some point. Wall torch. Why is like brick or whatever that is. Yeah, it also shows like what I have apparently, because you can see like a little green outline onto the logs and the flint. A slingshot could be useful for killing it outright. Fires flint fire. Okay. You knock some stuff down, we need to tame some stuff. Make a wish and release it into the sky. It can carry a firework bullet. Oh, it's a lantern. Now I see. More of a festive type of deal, firecrackers. Right, armor. This requires not much. We could use some of these, like a pants, like a shirt. What is that? Gloves. I already have a hat. It is a leather stuff. I cannot do much with that just yet. Bookshelves. Thank you. I can make costumes. Do I need that for this? No. Use this to help grow your own... What? Build your own beautiful home. What in the world is that? It does show an icon around like a black cube. Kitchen hut. Oh. There's a ticking noise the whole time. Okay, well anyways, we have a tiny little bed. Now I also discovered, and I'm going to show you guys that in a second too. Let's just place this bed right out here since it's like, yep, uneven wall. And then, okay, we cannot do, okay, let's just rename this home base 1. Go. Get rid of this guy. And we don't need any of that here. I'm really wondering what this stuff is, but okay, let's just get this guy since I already have like a home, but maybe eventually I want to see, you know, what it does. Might be handy though for the future. Okay, dyeing workbench. Charcoal water into make dyes. normal workbench. We are now at... Okay, yeah, okay. Fabricator, I see. So I'm going to need to have this guy. Christmas style stuff. No, thank you. Sweet shop. Might be fun at some point. I don't need any defenses just yet. Check mark flag. Displayed on a navigation bar. And be died in difficult. This is gonna be handy though. Ah, you can use dinos for this drawbridge. 4 drums, I know that one. Stone sprinkler. Go to the water pipe to spray water. Okay, maybe for the crops. But this is also something handy for later on. Airship. I can wait. Gas lighter air requires wood to power. Use W and your mouse adjusts its direction. That's crazy. Storage. Okay, yeah, so this is the thing that I think I'm looking for. Level 38. This is like a longer one, which eventually is going to be super handy. So for now, let's take a little look at this guy. We need a bit of fiber. You know what? I'm going to place it right down here. Hold option. Okay, this is only a mark. It's not marked on the map. I see. And then we can colorize it for stuff. Now, what I wanted to show you guys before I continue. So, there is only one roof piece, and this looks like a corner roof piece, right? And it just took me a little while, and then at some point I pressed Q by accident, even though it tells me it's Q. If you press Q, you can change these shapes. So that's something to keep an eye out onto. Ah, we need clay for a workbench. Stuff. It's dirt and rock. Okay, so yeah, we are going to need to do a little bit mining. Yeah, so the only way to avoid the water is that way. Of course, I can just dig deep enough. Isn't that? Hey, they're different colors. That like a rock. Of course, we're going to need to dig a mine because, you know, even if this is rock. Yep, there we go. Yeah. I want to have something close by home, right? I don't want to go all the way out here every time for a bit of rock. Now, the reason why I still take a bit of distance, because we're going to need to put some, you know, dinos down for different reasons. I'm going to need to, you know, close this off. And by making like a fence, we're just going to make one first to see how this stuff works. That's a tiny little fence. That is very cute. And then have like a nice stairway going down so I don't have to jump continuously. Right, this is fine for what it is right now. Of course, we're going to do a little bit terraforming and, you know, whatever comes in mind. So in this case, we're going to change this sign into rock. A spear is something that we're really going to need. Have one of these, maybe 2. Stackable. Yes, it is. It shows like 1 out of 2. Yeah, you can throw the stuff and then there is a chance for it to... Alright, anything else that I needed? I believe it was only the spear so far. Okay, we're going to need this guy, which we're going to need a bit of leather. A rapid claw. Extremely sharp, can only be crafted with a workbench. Damage 28. The spear does 11. Oh, what does this thing need as fuel? Okay, so let's see. I guess we're going to need to have some of those flint for it. I have like flint. I don't have any flint, so that makes a lot of sense. I don't have any flint in the storage area boxes. I'm going to play it a bit smart. I'm going to take everything, you know, top-wise. I want to have like 1 layer going. Like the ground level of the building is what I want to go for. Anything else will be just flattened out as much as possible. Okay, so if I would be clay, then where I would hang out? I mean, is that clay on the opposite side? That looks not very nice though. But, oh, look at you. That's, I believe, a dolphin. That is indeed clay. Well, there we go. Entering a moderately dangerous area. Okay, I don't like it down here. Oh, take it all. I don't want to know what's in there. Get the heck out of here. There's nothing. Don't be afraid. You know, maybe I should make it myself a little bit easier. If I see one, then just make like a little, you know, dock thing so I don't have to swim each time. Now let's see what I got. I got this out of it, and oh, sleepy arrow, stone arrow. Okay, that's very good. And some more of these guys. One balloon, please, thank you. Oh yes. Oh, I didn't even have like an option to. Oh well, that's fine. Alright, we have an airship level 1. Okay. An airship, get close to the helm, press E. To drive it, press C. To move it up and down, use okay. Use right mouse button and W. Oh, look at this. That is fantastic. Wow. Okay, so we now have an air balloon and we could just, you know, discover the area without being murdered and that kind of stuff. That's fantastic. Okay, note to myself, you cannot go backward. Right, beautiful. I also wonder, like, let's just test it out. Can we? Alright, if I press C, just go up a bit. Then press E and just hang out here. We can. Doesn't go down slowly. Beautiful. Man, 10 out of 10 this game already. Beautiful. Alright. So that will be that. Look at it. We made a house. We got ourselves a vehicle. I think this is a nice moment to end the episode down here. If you got any tips and tricks, then you can let me know down below in the comment section, or just let me know what you think of this game so far. And then in the next episode, let's see if we can tame some stuff. That's fantastic. Look at the color of propellers and everything. Nice. I'm also going to paint this house, and maybe I need to see if I can build the roof out one touch, because now it looks very flat. I'm going to increase that roof one touch.